So Good. I'm Richard.
And I'm Abby.
And we're going to be doing another Christmas episode for you. Today we're going to make a cranberry nut bundt cake with like a white glazed frosting.
Vanilla.
I guess it's vanilla, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a baker, so this is this is all foreign territory for me. We made something like this over Thanksgiving, and it turned out really well, except the frosting separated and didn't look so good, but it tasted great.
Fixed that.
So yes, we kind of worked on that, and hopefully we fixed it, and it won't be a mess like last time. So this recipe comes from Ocean Spray. It's on the back of their cranberries, and all we do is we double it. We add cashews, and of course we're going to put it in a bundt pan, and we're going to put the glaze on it. So Abby's going to tell you everything that's in this, and we're going to tell you what you need, and we're going to get started.
So to start off, we need 4 cups of flour, 2 cups of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1.5 cups of orange juice, 2 tablespoons of orange zest, 1/4 of a cup of shortening, 2 eggs whisked, and then we want 2 cups of whole cranberries.
3 cups of cranberries.
3 cups of cranberries.
And then how much cashews?
1 cup.
And 1 cup of cashew. This is all going to be going into our mix. And we're going to do this kind of in increments. And then behind us, we have all of our goodies for our frosting that we're going to pour over it after the bundt cake is made and cooled off and taken out of the bundt pan.
We'll talk about that later.
Then we're going to talk about that later. So Abby's going to whip all this up really quick. We're going to save this. And this is going to go in the food processor, get ground up, and then add it to the dough. Is that batter? What do they call it? Batter? Dough? I don't bake. I'm
Dough
not
is
kidding.
for bread.
So yeah, we got our mixture all ready to go, and we took our bundt pan and
We do with butter
with
and
my
flour.
hands, and I made sure I got butter in every single little crack, really good. I went over it twice, poured some flour in it, shook it, patted it off over the sink so it only has like a little tiny bit of flour coating on the outside. And now Abby's going to pour that in. The oven is preheating right now to 350, and we're going to put that in for about an hour. And if my memory serves me correctly, this doesn't even fill up the...
I think it does.
Does it? Because I remember we had like a little bit left over. And this is kind of cool because it's like pouring rain outside, and there's thunder and lightning right now.
That's why we should go get some pho.
And well, we're baking instead. Okay, so I
We
guess
used all of
I
it.
guess we didn't have any. I don't really do this. This really scares me.
Go like this.
So no, we're good. It's in there.
No, go like this. Seriously, look.
What? I need to breathe into a paper bag right now.
He's not a
I can
baker.
cook 6 things on the stove all day long
But he can't cook
and not burn a
anything.
darn thing. Everything comes out perfectly timed and hot. But baking, I go. Okay, our bundt cake's been out of the oven for about a half an hour now. We let it cool. We use a cake leveler and shave the bottom off so it's nice and level. And I think we baked it for about 70 minutes because we did double the recipe. The original recipe obviously is half that, and we doubled it, and it's like 55 minutes. So we had to cook it for about an extra 10-15 minutes to get it to be done all the way through. And now we're going to bang out the frosting, and Abby's going to tell you about that.
So we'll need 3 cups of powdered sugar and 1.5 tablespoons of butter, and then 3/4 teaspoons of vanilla, and 1/4 cup plus 1/2 of a tablespoon of milk. And for the milk, we will just add it slowly, and we might not even use all of it because it could
make it too thin, you think?
Yeah, and we want it a little thin.
Yeah, and that was the issue we had last time. Alright, we probably ended up adding like another, 1/4 cup of
Powdered sugar
to it because it was too thin for us, and it kind of made me nervous because, like I said last time, I just kind of looked at what it went on, but then just kept going and going and going.
And
so,
then a big puddle.
Yeah, so we made it nice and thick, and
so like lift it up and
let's see what we got here. Like I said, this is just not my jam. But this is actually like
it's like coffee.
How I pictured it though, to be like this thick, and it'll slowly run down. So I think we're on to something here. I think this is going to do the trick.
That's enough.
Well, what's the other side look like? But don't you want to cover it up?
Not the whole thing. It looks cute like this.
All right, Abby's going to do the honors here. Let's see what we've been in the kitchen for this long for. I think this is why I don't bake. That's a giant piece, don't you think? So that looks pretty good right there.
It's very pretty. Like,
It is, it's a nice presentation.
Okay, you get the first bite.
I want some frosting in my bite because this is really what I envisioned this to be, was with this frosting. So that's a big deal to me, more than the cake itself. Beep. See what we got. See, my issue is this. I don't really have a sweet tooth. So very, very few things impress me that are on the sweet side. I mean, this is definitely good.
It's just
It
like,
doesn't wow me though.
like if this were ribs, Dad would eat the whole thing.
I rack a rib.
Like it was a rib cake.
I'd push her out of the way. I'm trying to do an animal. But like other things like Doritos or whatever, they call to me. Well, I would say this is so good though. It is pretty good.
So
Which is
good.
not my thing. I'm really trying to work into the whole baking thing.
I want to like test some like videos online of other people's recipes, and then like make it the video test, not like where we're like actually showing you. Like you can go to their channel and like check it out. But I want to test recipes.
Fantastic. My wife found a really good brownie recipe online.
Oh, yeah.
So we might do that. We might do some chocolate chip cookies. You know, Christmas is busy for sure,
I
so
love brownies.
so we might have to pull some random video out of the vault. You know, you might be seeing tacos next week or something.
Tacos.
So, well, we hope you enjoyed this. If you have any comments or whatever you want to leave at the bottom, that'd be swell. Please like and subscribe. Have a Merry Christmas. And
What's your
we'll
Instagram
try to see you
account?
next week.